welcome. And as always, there will be a link down in the description box if you want to read the patch notes at your own leisure, which, by the way, they're not out until tomorrow morning. We can see the times right here. For PC, it's 4 a.m. Eastern Standard, 5 a.m. for PS4, 6 a.m. for Xbox. They're last because they're slower and they're at the bottom of the list, so it's fitting that that's the order they have that in. PC at the top, then PS4, and I'm just kidding, so calm down. So let's get right into the patch notes. 6.0 patch notes, even though the last patch notes on my PS4 says 1.3. I'll get into that little rant in a moment. So what's new? A new map, Solomon's Island, available on Conquest, Breakthrough Squad Conquest, and Team Deathmatch. We've got new weapons, Type 11 LMG, Model 37 M2 Carbine, available via Chapter Rank Rewards. New gadgets, the Lunge Mine M1A1 Bazooka, available via Chapter Rank Rewards. Vehicles, remove the impact of track, disable on initial acceleration. This allows for tanks with disabled tracks to escape. However, medium and high speed performance are still heavily impacted. Increase the critical angle from 10 to 20 degrees to better match the visual feedback of having a good angle on an opponent. It was too difficult to tell if you were going to get a critical hit. This increases the margin. Increase the range of the AA and AT HMGs to match the coax. Fixed Panzer IV AT round, only having 4 shells. Maps and modes. Mercury, players spawning on tanks will no longer unintentionally end up on foot. It'll be done intentionally. Operation Underground, fixed a rare bug that could stop the attacking team from spawning on Breakthrough. That's a pretty powerful bug. We need to release some of those bugs in the Middle East so that ISIS can't spawn. Outpost. The player no longer remains stuck if the tower is destroyed while the player plants it. Well, if the tower is destroyed and it falls on him and it cracks his skull open, I would like to think that the player is going to remain stuck there. I'm just saying. Wake Island. Decrease the number of tanks to improve map balance on Breakthrough. Wake Island. Players will now be able to deploy, even if their squad gets wiped during the last sector on Breakthrough while playing as the US. Weapons and gadgets. Grease gun. We've made some subtle tweaks to the suppressor audio to better separate it from the experience when firing the weapon unsuppressed. It's a little less greasy. AP mine. Fixed an issue that was causing the AP mine to not do damage to infantry in Firestorm. Weapon balance. The following changes have been applied to the bolt-action rifle's muzzle velocity on the Recon class. So, Ross Rifle from 600 to 750, Type 99 from 600 to 750. We'll be performing a more substantive pass, hey, I'm French, on our weapon balance in our next update for Assault, Medic, and Support. Thank you for all the feedback on this topic. And you're quite welcome. You're doing a better job than Call of Duty Modern Warfare at this fucking point. UI and others. Spotted enemies are no longer represented as arrows on the minimap and do not show the direction. They're now back to diamond shapes. An option to modify the strength of snap zoom has been added for players on console. Fixed a bug that was causing the Vehicle Buster combat role to not unlock for some players. Fixed a bug that would show the deploy screen visible on squad screen after leaving pre-round. Fixed the incorrect wording in the Type 2A Mastery 4 assignment. And stability. Online server connectivity improvements that in some rare cases could drop a player from the server 30 seconds after joining it. At least they could join it. Unlike Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2019, don't even get me going on the fiasco with that bullshit, and the last update that I covered, and just the absurd and insane amount of bullshit that comes with it. I don't want to get into it because I already have. Anyhow, as always, the purpose and sole intent of these videos is to get a couple of views, because update videos get more views than my gameplay videos. No one wants to see me play the game. They want to see me talk about the game, see how it updates, because when a game comes out and it's reviewed, that's not the end of the journey for the game. For better or for worse, games get updated throughout their lifespan, and it can drastically change a game. I mean, wow. So that's why I do these, because nobody really talks about them. The game comes out, they're reviewed sometimes up to a couple of weeks before the day one patch even comes out. And then it's riddled with bugs or whatever, and then it gets fixed. It becomes a much better game. And I actually really enjoy Battlefield 5. Like I said, I might take a small break from Call of Duty and end up going back to this game, because I didn't really have any issues with it. And every time I play the game, it doesn't ask me to reinstall the game each time. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be funny. That's what's actually happening with Call of Duty. So anyhow, as always, let's end it right here. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. You didn't like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Now make sure the next time you try and play the game, you load up that Battlefield 5. It uninstalls and Call of Duty Modern Warfare installs on your computer. Or on whatever it is that you play games on. Trust me, you don't want that. That's really bad. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that would be wonderful, as I'm trying to become the next big thing. And if not, well, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, or whatever it is you identify as, and as always, take care. And I shall see you all in the next video. Bye now.